Happy Tuesday. Hey guys. Okay, so tonight I want to just go over a few things that are working for a lot of the leaders on the team. So one, blitzing like challenges with the team, especially with the $6 sign up. So that could be something that you introduce to your team. I'll probably do this. I don't know if it always works better when it's in small groups and then you guys really get to show your leadership too. Maybe like even two, three people team up together and do this with all of their teams, just kind of grouped up like a trifecta. And doing these blitz parties, or not even really a party, but like a challenge group, right? Of blitzing. So my sponsor Renee spoke about this on the director call today. And she said she had her girls do 10 days. So 10 days in a group of just blitzing. I would say like get on Zoom and blitz together on Zoom. That's probably like the group that I am gonna whoever ends up on my group, that's how I think I'm gonna do it is Zoom once a day, like and it doesn't have to be long. It could be 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So that's something that's working. Another thing that I mentioned, 10 days for 30 minutes. Yes. Yes. And they with a big group, it can be really fun, but it does get a little bit more confusing. So that's why I'm like, you guys should definitely pair up. So if anybody wants to pair with me, let me know. But I think like groups of 50, I think are going to be better than having like 4,000 people in a group and nobody really pays attention. The smaller the group, I feel like you can actually talk to people and get to know each other more and kind of like actually work together. So I do want your guys' thoughts on that too. So we'll start with that. All right. You can raise your hand if you have anything to add to that, if you think it's a good idea, if you think it's not a good idea. Hey, Tina.
I think it's a great idea because when we're blitzing together, you're getting other people's ideas, but you're getting the wording too. And
Mhm.
50 or less, if people have questions, there's not a whole bunch of confusion. Everybody's not unmuted and you're not hearing all the stuff going on. I think that's really good. Also, I have amazing news. I'm in Canada. Hi. We don't have TikTok shop and the tariff and all that stuff, but now with Canada posting to the US, instead of customs being paid at the border back and forth. They are now changing that when we send anything and vice versa, it's all paid at the beginning. So there's no hidden fees when stuff ends up, which I think is amazing because now it's like what you pay is what you pay. And then whoever you're sending to isn't getting stuck with an extra cost. And it's both ways. So I wanted to share that if you have Canadian customers or anything or teammates, it's going to be way better and save you way more money. But yeah, I like the blitzing. Like I'm in for that.
Yay. All right, Cindy, your turn.
Okay, I need you to explain to me what blitzing is. And being I don't have a team, I'll be on your team because I
Yeah,
have
well,
nobody to be with.
we are a team. We are a team, Cindy.
I know.
So blitzing is just kind of like working together almost. You can be, and that's something that I also want to hear from you guys. Like, do you want it a specific thing? Like, are we just talking about joining, or are we just talking about products, or are we just blitzing, getting people to book parties, buy products, and sign up? Like, whoever fits into whatever, that's kind of
So
what
it's
I was
like
thinking.
masterminding.
Kinda, yeah. And I
Okay.
used to 20 years ago, my old company, we used to do this. And one thing my sponsor used to say, and I thought, I don't know, it just stuck with me. He said, and it's good when you're in a group because then if somebody, let's say there's a hater, and one of our new people, a hater says something that's pretty mean to them about what we're doing. Well, then they have that whole group, that's going to be like, what? They said that you're a loser. No, they're a loser. Don't listen to them. So you have that like that friendship you're doing too, and that support together, and it's always been really good. So we used to do those like 20 years ago, and I've been doing them ever since. They work, and I feel like when we're actually doing it, you're less likely to get stuck and scroll. I know you do. I do. Or get stuck doing something else or doing work that's not actually money making activity work. So I get stuck in all that too. But when you're on a blitz, you're focused. You're focused and you have to stay on track because everybody else is doing it around you. So
Okay.
I think that would be really awesome. And we can talk
Right.
about it and like set the date and stuff in the chat. And then I would love to get tips from you guys of what's working for you, what's working for you, and if you have a team, what's working for them. Do you see? And then my tip is something that I've done for a lot of years, and it's Halloween. Okay, you best have your Halloween sample set up. So I noticed like 2 weeks ago that one of my people who are on my health challenge, so they buy those 3 products from me, and they're on subscription, and they've been getting it for a few months now. And I went to go check their tracking. I'm like, she lives like 2 houses from me, and the only way I can think that she found me even was during Halloween. I just go to like the Dollar Street. I actually get it from Amazon; it's cheaper. But like little bags, and you guys know, I make with my business card a delish sample or a tea. People are coming to your house, like, give mommy one too. Candy for the kids, candy for mommy. And that's the only way I can think of that this lady even knows me. Like, how does she know who I am? She lives 2 houses down though, so I think she got one of my trick or treat bags. So that's something that if you or if you're going to tell your team to kind of think about doing, you're going to have to get on it because you got to make them, and time's a ticking. You got yours ready? Woo! Good job. Okay, so if anybody has any tips of what's working for their team, I talk too much. It's your guys' turn to talk now. But you can't be shy.
I can share. We're getting right into inbox. Anybody that comments, likes, or interacts on any of our posts.
Hang on. Let me just mute really quick. Okay, what was that? Can you say it again?
So we're just for recruiting and sales. Anybody who likes any of our posts, whether it's business or not, we're getting right in the inbox, starting conversations, getting to know that person. And now they're coming back to ask questions about everything. So honestly, every post, get into people's inboxes. Don't be afraid, because that's what's working for my girls and myself right now.
That's
Building
exactly
relationships.
what Crystal said on the director call. Exactly what she said. So, yes.
Crystal and I are
Oh,
like linked.
there's Erica on her cruise. Look at her on a cruise ship. I'm so jelly. You guys, she's this close to director for the first time. I'm so proud. Um, but yeah, messenger, you guys, and that's what he said on the 25% call. This business, like just being a content creator, things change so fast. Like social media platforms change. Remember Periscope? Sadly, that went away. I was really good on that one. My only one I ever got a lot of followers with Periscope. Then it went away. So you never know as a content creator, but as a network marketer, it never changes. We are in a relationship business. It's not about the pictures. It's not about the videos. Some of the most top income earner leaders that I know in network marketing, you don't know their name. It's not like Stormy Wellington. Like you don't know their name. There are people out there making over $1 million a month. One person who makes almost $6 million a month from the Netherlands, he has 2,000 followers on Instagram. Okay. So in network marketing, like yes, we have content creation to help us. We have it so much easier than people like in the 90s and 80s. But it doesn't take away that ours is a little bit different than content creation. It's relationship building. That's what it is. And that's how you become, 6, 7 figure earner in network marketing. It's not the pictures. And I'm not saying don't do content, but it's those relationships that are so huge. So yes, I agree. And that's what you do on Blitzing too. You all build relationships together. You know what I mean? With the people who are following you. Okay, Krista, you can unmute.
Okay, so I'm just kind of going off of what Tina was saying, and I was talking about this during the 25% call, was every time it's messenger, messenger, messenger. If you run out of people, you do not run out of people. You find the people. You find the people by getting into groups, making relationships. Guys, I was listening to a lot of people on the Team Sparkle chat about I think it was the Alex chat that I was reading everything. Guys, it is very simple to find those new people because all you have to do is if you're okay, let's just say you're a mom. You put hashtag mom life, okay? You click on hashtag mom life, it's going to be a whole bunch of people having that same hashtag, and you find those women or whoever, and you comment on their post, and you continue to do that. And when they follow you, you can follow them, they'll follow you back. You're making those connections constantly. So you can literally do that on your own. And that's exactly what I've been doing because honestly, I didn't know that you could click. Okay, I'm not really social media smart, but I learn things as I go, and that's the loveliness of this business is that we learn things all the time. I did not know you could. I didn't know what hashtags really were for. I thought it was just to look pretty. Really, I didn't until I clicked on it and I'm like, what? What? And then I just started messaging people, not messaging, but like following them, commenting, doing the 333 on them. And I've gained followers. I had some, like on TikTok that I recruited one person off TikTok who has just been watching me constantly in and out. Never bought a thing from me, and she literally just signed up. I have another one who keeps watching, and so it works. Messages work 100% because that is how you're going to get your sales. It's how you're going to get your recruits. And doing just, a pretty pose, because I love doing those pretty poses. Those posts are fine, but you've got to put in the work of Messenger. You've got to do those reels, and the reels can't be just pretty poses. They've got to be talking.
Mhm.
Getting into stories, talk. You could put those pretty poses in there, but you've got to talk. You got to talk about that pretty pose, So, of just talking, 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 and it's going to grow and it's going to explode. So, that's all I've got.
I agree. All right, let's do mid-call contest. Okay, I'm gonna go to the participants, and it's just gonna be like pin to the tail on the donkey. Okay, I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, and my winner is Crystal Hernandez. Okay, so I got this on TikTok free sample. And I already have it because it's really cool. But it's a little remote that you can go on TikTok with. And you can like click it, like things, scroll to the next video. I'll send it to you tomorrow.
Okay, Ruth and Cindy are gonna love it because if I can like it
Yeah,
constantly,
you can like their stuff.
they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm like up to 50,000 now. Same with Jessica.
You got no excuse now.
Hey, and you guys, guess what? I saw somebody put in the comments, man, I need a TikTok training. Guess what? Monday, Ruth is going to do a TikTok training because she is killing it on TikTok. And she is the one who said she was not going to do TikTok. And now look at her. So, Monday night, hype your teams up. We hyped it up for Alex. We're going to hype it up for Ruth because she's an expert in that right now. Okay. She has studied it and she's living it, like results in there. So I'm really excited to learn from her. And she said she just learned a bunch of new stuff. Hey, Ruth, want to give us a little teaser?
Sure. Yeah, I was doing today's TikTok Tuesday. So I on TikTok today I share all tips and tricks and this morning everybody was just loving it. Like I had like I don't know 20, 30 people in the room. Um and that's how I'm growing it by sharing things that people want. And what do people want to do? They want to be content creators. And what do? You share. But also I'm alternating from on Tuesdays. One Tuesday I'm doing TikTok tips, and the next Tuesday I'm doing beauty and skincare tips. So I'm mixing it in there. I'm getting it, and I'm meeting people. And I just had somebody message me who is like, I want to work with you. And I'm like, I go on her wall and she's right now with another company, and I'm like, well, I'm happy where I'm not. And she goes, no, I want to work with you. I want to join you. And I'm like, Okay, okay. Let's set up a call. So it's definitely working. And I don't even have to mention what company I'm with. That's the craziest thing. When we scream for me, see, nobody wants to join us. But when you act like you just show the products as you're making it. This is all I do. I have my products here. I'm making it. People ask me what it is. Oh, what's that? What's that energy drink that you make every single night at 11, which is why you're up at 3 o'clock every morning. And that's how get. And I tell them, I ask them, are you on IG? Are you on FB? If they're not, then I say I'll DM you afterwards, and that's how I do it. There is so much to TikTok. And guys, there are so many ways to make money on TikTok. If you guys are not like doing all the things, the campaigns, all of it. Like, I mean, I have screenshots here. Like every time I run into a new way of making money on here, I'm like, this is crazy. This can't be real. This can't be real. I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's telling me to just do 3 product videos of any of the products which I've already bought. It's redirecting me to my shopping cart for things that because I only put things on there that I'm either gonna get or I already have, and they're gonna give me $25. Hello, hello. I'm already doing this stuff. And these campaigns on here, these campaigns, look, it tells me join campaigns and earn money. It's basically telling me like to join the campaigns. I'm gonna show you guys, not because I want to brag, but I'm gonna show you because I saw it on here. Um, I screenshot it here. How much I made just on campaigns. Okay, we're not talking about how much I made for the week. This is just on weekly missions. I don't know if you can see it. This is for this week, and the week's not even over. The week just started.
Can't see that.
It's pre-live missions 5066 and weekly missions 1181. That's not even on top of my diamonds. That's not even on top of going live. There's so many ways to monetize on here. Plus, I'm still doing my pharmacy. I'm not, which is this is why I started this to begin with. So this is just all extra money. This is just a bonus. This is just a bonus. And they will send you messages. And I'll show you guys where to look for all these emails. They'll tell you, do this video, do a 3-second video. They'll pay you for those videos. If you work with artists, if you use certain music, there's so many ways to monetize on here. At the same time, you're capturing new people. I just hit 11K, guys. Mind blown.
Remember when you started in the summertime? How many did you have?
1,500. I
Yeah,
was
we were
stuck at
celebrating
15.
5,000, and now look at like you got to
I
just
was
do it. That
stuck at
consistency.
1,500 for 2 years. 2 years. And all I am doing different is posting exactly what Amber said, 3 to 5 times every time I open the app, 7-second videos. You want to know something? Go look at my videos. You want to know how I do my videos? Right here in the morning before I go live. Press that button, let it post for second, let them pick the music, and boom. That is it. That is it. 3 to 5 times I go live. Now I do go live quite a few. I go live a few times, but that's because I am trying to grow my community. And that is, you get more people to come. And the more people that come, the more people throw diamonds at you. The more people throw diamonds at you, the more money you make. But the more people I meet, the more people I can recruit.
Mm-hmm.
So it all works together. It all works together. I'm not trying to like become TikTok famous instead of I'm trying to meet more people and get this business in front of so that I can retire my husband. So guys, I mean it's not hard at all. I thought it was I was kicking and screaming. I did not want to do it. And Facebook demonetized my videos. They stopped paying me for my videos, and I was only making if I made if I ever I think the most I ever made from Facebook is maybe $60 a month. I make probably 5 or 6 times that in a week.
TikTok's words for me, you guys. I've been saying, let's get on TikTok.
The shop,
That's
the TikTok shop, I hadn't even seen that I had sales because sometimes they don't send you a message. So I'll show you guys where
I will,
exactly to
Bridget.
look um for the TikTok shop. I saw it earlier, but it's something like $125 because I had like 8 sales this week. Hello, that's extra money. That's money to go on my land. That's money. I mean, that that's money. I would have been sitting watching TV with my husband. Like it is where it's at, really. I went kicking and screaming, but I'm glad I did. And I mean, it's where it's at. I'm still doing Instagram and I'm still doing Facebook but you know what I noticed? I have noticed that since I'm not so much on Instagram and Facebook, my analytics actually went up. I had 2 sales on Facebook last week. So my customers are looking for me. They're actually seeing my stuff is being now shown to people that weren't shown before because I'm not posting as much. Go figure. I don't know how that works. I can't figure it out. But I mean, I'll show you guys. And league leveling up, like in the leagues, there's so much to it, but it's honestly not that hard. Once you get into it, just look at the analytics. Analytics tell you everything you need to know, who you need to post, what you need to post, what is going viral, what you should post. And look, if you don't have this little thing right here, it's called the TikTok Creator app. You guys all need to download it. It tells you what posts, what videos are going viral, and I just watch them and recreate them. That's it. And my numbers are going up, and once I get to 100,000 views, then I can start getting paid for that too. So it's just a matter
We
of,
love TikTok shop.
yes. Listen, is it easy? No. But what am I selling on the TikTok shop? I sell these glasses. I've sold a shitload of them. Because
Kathy, what I do is I do a haul because people love to watch hauls, and then it just cranks them all out at one time. And then I also do what is for my niche. So like mine is also entrepreneurs because those are the people who will do the business with us. That's
right,
your leaders
right.
right there. So I do like business supplies. I have this really cute pink leather briefcase, cute pink like this charging cord, things that fit those people that I'm looking for.
So I will tell you a little hack, and it works. Just ask Cindy. If you go on live and 10 minutes after you go live, then add stuff to your cart and wait about 10 or 15 minutes before you start pinning it, you start seeing people come into your room like this. Most of them won't stay, but some of them will, and that's how you more people will start coming in. And whatever I buy, I put in my cart. Whatever I buy from them, I put it in my cart, and I just talk about it. And I don't do mascara, I don't do makeup because I sell that. Now,
Same.
if I find something that we sell that I'm trying, then yes, I will share it. But I try not to do like makeup or skincare or anything like that because I want people to buy it from me. I want them to watch me using my own product. Because as soon as I get a loyal following, if I continue to promote other stuff from the TikTok shop, then they will, that's what they'll buy. So I try not to do that, but I do my glasses. I do anything. These things, gosh, I've sold about 10 of these, but these are like the best headbands. Sorry. Um, I have everything here, all kinds of stuff. This fan, oh my gosh, I've sold like 6 of these fans because they're the best fans. If you're a menopause gal, you need this fan. It fits into your purse. I mean, just whenever you're live, talk about the stuff. Talk about the stuff. The only thing I tell you is, um, if you pin something, make sure that you talk about it, because if you don't, you will get a violation. You get a violation. You cannot pin something you want to sell, even if you don't. It's okay if you don't have it, because you just have to talk about it. You have to say
I
what it
never
is.
do. I probably have so many violations.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got a few. But it's just things. If you follow the rules, and there are a lot of rules, you can make money and still work your business on there. I've met, I don't know if she's on here. I met Corrine, and she is doing really good. Really good. She just signed up for her fourth person, and she told me today she's working on her first. She may not be on here because she was doing a messenger party. But what I'm doing is I'm rebuilding, and I'm rebuilding, and I'm teaching her the way Amber said, I'm finding my people who are going to get their three, and they get their three, and that's what we're doing. And
Yes.
with new people, getting in front of new people, you can do it. Like, you can do it. I couldn't find my people on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know why. So I had to do something different. So if something's not working for you, just try something different, guys. But I will
Absolutely.
definitely share all. I've been screenshotting and screen recording like mad.
Can't wait for Monday.
Every time I find something new, I'm like, oh, I got to tell the girls about this. So,
Thank you. Hey, Krista.
I have one question for Ruth real quick. I know that we're gonna have the training next
sure.
week, but when I'm getting all these like messages on TikTok and it wants me to collab with them to sell their products, not like another MLM, but like off TikTok shop.
You have to be careful. A lot of, if you're getting them through your regular messages, some of them, no. If
No,
you're
it's
getting
going through my
spam,
my TikTok cart.
Is it in your collab? Like there's a collab invite.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get them.
Okay.
And you know what trick? Because I kept getting denied, and you will,
Oh,
because
I know. I'm always
I
denied.
well, what happened was I was gold. I was almost a silver, because you do work your way up to get samples. But I got violations. I mentioned YouTube, so I got a violation. That's another thing. You can't send people out of that. They want you to keep people there. They want you to not send anybody to Facebook or Instagram, because they want you to keep people there. So of course I forgot, and somebody was asking me about my channel, and I'm like, "Oh, my link's on my bio." Eh, violation. So I've gotten a few for different things. So I'm now down to back to bronze, almost at gold again. But what I was doing is, when they send them to you, request all of them, and send them a message right away. It'll say right there, contact or email seller. Contact them and say, as per your email, I have requested a free sample. Please expedite. Sometimes they won't, but sometimes they will.
I can't wait for Monday. All right, you guys, that's really all I have tonight, though, is let's talk about, I'm going to do laundry. But tomorrow, when we start work, let's talk about what day we want to do the blitz and plan it out. We can talk about it in our 15% chat. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.